What's going on, Straight Talk About Life listeners? I'm so happy for you to join me on today. I appreciate you for pressing that play button. If you're listening to me on the Feel the Beat web radio station, I thank you so much for waking up so early in the morning to catch this podcast and to show support. It means so much to me. And I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so today has been an amazing day. I woke up, did some meditation, got myself together, got my mind together. I was able to focus and just have a great morning, just start out the day on a positive note. I always stress that when we wake up in the mornings, we should be humble. We should be thankful, gracious to the Most High for being able to experience another day, experience another breath, being able to see the sun rise, and just you have another day to start over and get it right. So, whatever you didn't do yesterday or whatever you feel like you couldn't accomplish on yesterday, now is the time to do it. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. And it doesn't matter who else doesn't have confidence in you. Doesn't matter who doesn't have faith in you. Doesn't matter. As long as you are satisfied with you and where you're going and your progress, that's all that matters. Self-love is where everything starts. And I always stress about having self-love. Some people have it and some don't. And when I mention self-love, a lot of times people may think that I'm referring to the outer appearance. That has something to do with it, but that is not all of what I mean when I say self love. Self love starts on the inside. Self love is a complete evaluation of yourself, your mind, body, spirit, all of that is included in self love. So, on this journey I've been on, I've learned how to have self love. I'm not embarrassed to say that I did not have it at first. Like, it took many, many years to get to this point that I am now. And I'm so thankful for all of the experiences I've had, for, excuse me, for all of the people that I've encountered that did not believe in me, all of the people that put me down, told me I couldn't do it, I couldn't make it, told me that, oh, just you should just stay where you are and don't worry about trying to do this, this, and that. I'm thankful for all of those people. Now, at the time, I was not thankful for them. I was actually upset with myself, for one, for even being around people like that. But I was upset. But I've learned through this journey that the way other people feel about me and their opinion about what they think I should be doing is not my business. It doesn't matter. I could care less about what other people think. So, as long as I know that I'm doing the right thing and I'm being positive and I'm staying on track with my goals and dreams, I'm making myself happy. All of that wrapped into a beautiful bow is self love. And I just wish I would have known about all of the things that I know now. I wish I've known about them when I was younger. I know I can't control the past. I know that. But it's a rewarding feeling. It's a good feeling to be in this space in my life. It really is, because if I'm honest, a few years ago, I was not here. I was not here. I was not as mature as I am now. Um, the self love did not exist. I thought it did, but no, that was not self love. And I think that's when this journey for me actually really got started. I had to go through some things that pushed me and forced me to get on track, to get on this journey. I know that, I know for a fact that had I not gone through the things that I went through, I would not be here. I would not be here talking to you right now and encouraging you right now to stay on the right path and to stay on your journey. Now, from where I sit, I know that everything that I went through was for a reason, it was for a purpose. Everything that I went through, all of the BS, all of the no's, all of the drama, everything, excuse me, everything that I went through was for this purpose right here. Everything led me to this podcast. Everything led me on the positive journey path. Now, if you'd have told me this a couple of years ago, I would have said, "You're lying." No, that's not me. I'm not. I'm too afraid to speak to people. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to encourage and uplift and motivate. I probably would have said that. But through the many things that I went through and all of the nights I stayed up, all of the tears I've cried, everything has prepared me for this moment, and I know this now. See, the goal is for you to know your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing. I now know that my purpose is to help others. I know that my purpose is to motivate, uplift, and encourage someone else. There was a time not too long ago that I needed some uplifting, some motivation, some encouragement. I needed all of that. So I sit before you today to tell you, start with self love. Work on yourself. If you don't have anyone motivating you, pushing you, and encouraging you, it's okay. It's okay. I made it through by not having the support that I thought I should have had. That pushed me even harder to motivate myself and encourage myself and to tell myself that I got this and I'm going to keep going. And for all of those people that did not believe in me, all of those people that could have encouraged me, for all of those people, I'm going to go even harder. And I want you to sit there and watch me be successful. I'm not going to boast. I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to do any of that because that's not me. That's not my character. That's not who I am. But trust me, I've had some people around me that didn't believe in me. I've had some people to gossip and make up stories that makes absolutely no sense about me. And the person that I am, I would get offended, probably get upset, probably shed a few tears. Um, but in this season of my life, I'm too occupied with trying to move forward and elevate to the next level. I don't have time to think about people gossiping or making up stories about nonsense, about drama, about foolishness. And those people that are sitting around doing that are haters. I usually don't like to use that word haters, but that's exactly what it is. Sometimes when people don't have anything on you, they'll make up stuff. Those are the people that don't have a life, probably are very miserable at home, don't have anything going for themselves, not trying to do anything, not trying to elevate. So they just sit around and make up stuff or just be messy. But you would never find me on the phone with anybody gossiping about the next person. If anything, I'm going to be trying to figure out how to help them or motivate them to walk in their purpose. I'll try to help them motivate other people because once you work on yourself and you develop that self love and you're walking in your purpose, now it's time to step out and help someone else. Don't be selfish. Don't work on yourself and sit back and get comfortable. In this season of our lives, we cannot get comfortable. It's too many people out here that need us. It's too many people that need some encouragement, especially these young people out here. The younger generation is going crazy right now. They need some uplifting. And some of them have parents at home with them, and they don't encourage their kids. They probably drink and smoke and everything else in front of their kids, and they're not encouraging their kids. But I'm here to tell you, if you run across a situation like that, it is your duty to say something helpful to that child. If it's telling them that, you know what, you could be anything you want to be in life. Ask them questions about college. Maybe they never saw themselves sitting in a college classroom. Maybe you can say something to motivate them to take that next step. You know, college is not for everyone, but for the people that it is for, hey, they soar and elevate. Step out there, make the big bucks. You could talk to the younger people and tell them things like that. Some of these young people, especially the young ladies, are consumed with twerking, trying to be a grown woman before time, like literally looking like a full adult woman because they have no guidance. Sometimes the mom is sitting right there encouraging her to dress like that and look like that. So when you see situations like that, you know those are like red flags, and you know that something is not right. Something is not right. For the young men out here, everybody wants to be a thug today. Everybody wants to be a gangster, and the men, talk to them. Maybe those young men don't have a father in their life, a grandpa, an uncle, brother. And your kind words, your encouraging words can mean so much to that young man. What you say to him can change his outlook on life. Maybe he thought he had to be a rapper or something. Maybe you could persuade him to go be a lawyer, a doctor. Let him know that the streets is not it. The young ladies, let them know that this is not it. Walking the streets looking like you're grown. The next step, you're going to end up being a teenage mom. I was a teenage mom. So I can tell them that that is not it. Going to class with your belly stuck out, that's not it. Let me tell you something. I was embarrassed to go to class when I was in high school because I knew better. I knew better. I gave in to peer pressure. I don't completely put the blame on the other person because I was the other party in that. But nobody's looking at the young man. Everybody's looking at the little girl that thought she was grown walking around with her stomach stuck out. That is not it. We need to get a hold to these young ladies and let them know that it's more to life than having sex. You can wait on that. You'll have plenty of time to do that. Sex is not going anywhere. It's gonna be here. But what you're gonna end up doing is messing your life up. You're gonna slow things down. Yes, I was able to graduate high school, which I had some people to tell me that I wasn't going to be able to finish because I had a child and I had a job, but I proved everybody wrong. I still graduated, kept my job, and I was able to take care of my daughter. But I wasn't able to be a kid, be a teenager. I was being a mom. So some of these young girls need to hear stories like that. When they think that it's cute to walk around with a baby on your hip, or the young boys thinking that it's cool to have a baby while you in high school, it's not cool. It's nothing cool about it. Yes, I made it through. It's so many people that don't. It's so many people that drop out of school, so many people that never go back. And then they're on the streets trying to survive, trying to figure out how they're going to do life. How you going to get by? Living paycheck to paycheck. That's not it. That's not it. That's not the life for anyone. So let me tell you something. I did not have a lot of support, but I had common sense. I had a will to want to do good. I had a drive to want to get out of the situation that I made for myself. So I got my butt up every day, went to work, took care of my child, made sure that I was a good mom. I had my very first apartment when I was 17 years old. As a matter of fact, the same night I graduated from high school, I moved into my first apartment. See, what a lot of people don't tell these young people that are out here having the kids young is that when you have those babies at a young age, that should put a fire under you to want to do what you're supposed to do and handle your business. I was one of the ones that thought that way. Fast forward, I stayed on that job for 18 years. Stayed on my job. Became a manager at that same job. Moved on from that job. Went back to college. Earned 2 degrees. And now I'm working on my master's degree. All because I was not going to let what I did keep me from being successful. Trying to be an adult before time, giving in to peer pressure, doing what everyone else was doing. I knew better, but I still did it. If I had someone to sit me down and talk to me and tell me, look, baby, this is not it. You need to be going to college. You need to be doing this and doing that. Maybe things would have been a little bit different. And I don't know how I got off on this subject, but somebody needed to hear this today. And I'm going to speak my truth. That is what you're going to always get from me. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm not going to lie and sugarcoat anything. Just like when I'm motivating, uplifting, and encouraging people and these young people, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to give it to you and tell you exactly how it happened to me. I'm going to tell you that you should be doing better, that this is not it. I'm going to tell you that I'm a woman over 40 and I'm in college working on a master's degree. But had I been focused and doing what I was supposed to do and taking care of business, I wouldn't have done all of this at 40. I would have done this in my 30s or my late 20s. I would have took care of business. But I'm a firm believer in it's never too late. It is never too late to get your life together. I don't care what anyone says. If people give up on you and make you feel like you can't do this or that because you're too old or whatever the case is, you're never too old. Live out your dreams and do things that you want to do. As long as it's positive, do it. Go back to school, take you a course or two, earn your degree, go for that job, do whatever you want to do. If you got family members or people in your ear telling you that you shouldn't do something or you can't do something, prove them wrong. You don't have to prove anything to anybody, but I just say, let your life and your success speak for itself. Prove them wrong. And show them no matter what life throws at you, you're not a quitter. You're not going to give up. You're going to keep fighting. And all while you're doing that, you're going to stay positive, and you're going to reach back and you're going to help someone else, and you're going to motivate them. Always uplift, motivate, and encourage someone else. And it starts with our young people, because they are the future. So many of them are lost and they just need guidance. Some of them just need one person to act like they care. One person to act like they want the best for them. Sometimes that's all that they need. I know that this younger generation is going to be okay. They're going to be okay. They just need a little guidance, some love. They're going to be okay. I've just seen so many of them. Um, gosh, just seeing so many of them just throwing their lives away for nothing, just for attention, wanting to fit in with the crowd. The older people are like that too, just wanting to fit in and do what everyone else is doing. That is one thing that irritates a lot of people about me. And I'm assuming it's just, the people that don't like me, but that's fine. I do not follow what everyone else is doing. I stay in my own lane. It's not that I'm trying to be better than anyone, because I know that I'm not. I've never had them thoughts at all. But I'm not a follower either. I'm a leader. And be yourself. Be you. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Start your own path, your own trend. And always be you. On that note, I'm going to end today's podcast. I thank all of you for stopping by and listening to me. I appreciate you, all of the different countries that are tuning in. I see you. Thank you so much for pressing that play button and constantly coming back and checking in. Um, Hopefully, I've talked about something that resonates with you, or something that was useful and that you can just take with you and use in your day. Um, just always remember to keep these young people in mind, and don't give up on them, because they are our future. Um, you all can reach me if you have comments or an episode idea at KIMIJO774@gmail.com, and I will be sure to get back with you. I want you to remember that you're awesome. You're amazing and you're loved.